It's John Grube, mantraining.com. Today's Thanksgiving, but I still train on my holidays. There's really no reason not to do something. Stay, stay physically fit and healthy. I just got done. This is my 40-pound weight vest I use. I really enjoy it, even though I got a plate-loaded one. I still like this one the best, and they hold up forever. Anyhow, so I did my normal ruck around town, up and down a lot of hills. Took me 55 minutes. You know, one thing that I really do push and is health. I train for my health. I also train to be strong and functional. But without your health, you really aren't strong and fit. You really aren't. It's two different things. People think it's the same thing. If you're fit, they think you're healthy. If you're healthy, people think you're fit. Because there's a lot of fat people that can go in and get their blood drawn and the numbers all look good and their blood pressure's good. Uh, it's amazing. And then there's people out there that are leaner, that have trouble with their blood pressure, or whether it's anxiety or whatever it is. It don't matter. But health is the most important thing. And I know I push strength and what men are supposed to do, but you got to be healthy, because if you're healthy, then you can do the things to keep yourself going and being functional. But when you're sick all the time, it doesn't matter how strong you are. If you're laid up in bed, there's not much you can really do. And also comes down to your earning. If you have a job, you have a business. Well, if you have a business, most people, the majority of business owners, if they're not at their business, a lot of them are sole owners. They don't make any money. Or a lot of people who have a job, they have sick time, and they seem to milk the system. I don't milk the system. In 15 years living in Pennsylvania, I've missed one day of work. And in the last 35 years of working, I've probably missed less than 10 days. And I'm thinking it's more close to 5. I'm not really sure. And they weren't for me, sickness-wise, except maybe 1 or 2. And other ones were, something with family or things like that, things that come up. But it's because I try to stay healthy and not get sick. And it's tough when you have 4 kids and you have 8 grandkids and you're around grandkids and they go to school, and it's tough to stay healthy. But a lot of people think that, being fit is the same as being healthy. Now, lately you've seen a lot of bodybuilders, and I don't follow any bodybuilders, but it seems like a lot of bodybuilders have been dying lately. Well, they look pretty fucking fit, but apparently they weren't healthy. So it's like a marathon runner. They go out there and they run, they fall over with a heart attack. Not saying they weren't healthy, but they probably weren't that healthy. Something happened, over years of running or whatever, but they weren't healthy. They were fit enough to run a marathon, but not healthy enough to run the marathon, even though they've done it many times before. I mean, it can happen to any of us. Any of us can fall the fuck over and die at any minute for whatever reason. And I just think that the majority of people out there think fitness and health and fitness are the same thing, and it's really not. And I'm not telling you you can't go out there and do anything. I'm not saying you can't eat cake, eat some cookies, or do it from time to time. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that your health is more important, I think. Because when your health is important, then you can stay physically and functionally strong, mentally strong. Because when you're unhealthy, no matter how you look on the outside, it's going to affect your fucking mind. Because if your body's unhealthy, your mind's going to be unhealthy. Just because it looks good doesn't mean it's healthy. I mean, there was a recent Bill Phillips. He was in the 80s. He created the business Body for Life. It was a book and supplement program. I think he's 57 years old, but he got a case of the COVID, and he was in a medically induced coma, I want to say for 2 months. And he lost, tons and tons of weight. And that kind of scared me because, I didn't follow Bill Phillips, but I knew who he was. And I'm thinking this dude was always in shape. And then I thought to myself, fucking dude's been on steroids for fucking ever. So I started thinking, well, if he was taking steroids that fucking long, he's definitely not fucking healthy. He looks good, but ain't no fucking way he's healthy. Just saying. These are things that I look at. Being healthy is very important. And I think that's to me, the first thing. And, if you're healthy, your mind will be healthy and you can build your strong body. But you can have a strong body and be fucking way unhealthy. I mean, I bet you if you look at these strong men out there that are 400 pounds and they're lifting tons and tons of weight, I bet you if they went and got any, work done, and I could be wrong, they probably unhealthy. They were just probably, just the sheer mass of their body makes them unhealthy. Their heart is going to have to pump so much fucking more blood to that fucking body. So, I mean, again, that's why a lot of football players, a lot of pro football players, linemen, after they retire, they lose a lot of weight. They lose 150 pounds or more. Same with a lot of people. They get done playing sports. But anyhow, it's okay, man, to eat your food. Thanksgiving, I'm going to eat. I'm going to have some ham, going to have some turkey, might even have some pie. But, if you can keep it to a fucking minimum, that's the best. But go out there and still do something today. Don't make no excuses later.